those that are sitting on this end to kindly please sit on the chairs on the other end. The entire presentation for the Sunday Love Feast is going to be done from this end. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Matajis. Haribol. Matajis, on that side, please. Hare Krishna. So devotees, before we get into the Sunday's program, there's a few announcements that we'd like to make. The first one is the Chandan Yatra preparation. As you can see, there's a table that's set up here in the temple room. You're welcome to grind Chandan every day, right up until the 28th of January. 29th of January, we'll be celebrating Chandan Yatra, where the deities will be presented with the Chandan that you have been preparing. So that's the 29th of January. The other announcement is the Art of Krishna Consciousness Parenting. It's a one-day seminar, a workshop that will be held on the 21st of January right here at Sri Sri Radharadhana Temple, and that begins at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This will be presented by Her Grace Aruda Devi Dasi, who is a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And she's going to be presenting the art of Krishna conscious parenting. I think we all can use that in this day and age. Devotees, today's love feast is prepared by the Reservoir Hills Namahata team headed by His Grace Ananta Das. Just a friendly, yes. Thank you for that. And you can also show your gratitude when you receive your prasadam at the prasadam serve-out tent. Devotees, just a friendly reminder from the devotees that are heading this serve-out. If you could please note that the serve-out will be done from 1 p.m. to 1:40 p.m. at the White Marquee. There'll be no serving at the bottom of the Food for Life kitchen after this time. So kindly respect these devotees that are doing the service and cooperate with them. Devotees, I'm now going to hand over to Bhakti Namishka and Her Grace Priya Kishori and the devotee team from the Sankirtan office here at Sri Sri Radharadhana Temple, who's going to be overseeing this program today. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Can you hear me clearly? Okay. Hi, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to the assembled devotees. A very warm welcome to this very anticipated second day appreciation program that we have. Today will be a little bit more intense than our first day appreciation program yesterday, as we will be also announcing some of the long-awaited scores and giving awardees from individual and group categories. Even Srila Prabhupada encouraged a lot of spiritual competition. So without further ado, let me hand you over to our wonderful Priya Kishori Devi Dasi, who will kickstart our program.
Hare Krishna. So today we're very fortunate to have His Grace Kshudi Prabhu with us. For those who don't know who Kshudi Prabhu is, the reason why we're sitting in this temple is because of Kshudi Prabhu. So His Grace Kshudi Prabhu was initiated by Srila Prabhupada in 1970. He was then, in 1972, instructed to come to South Africa to preach Krishna consciousness alongside Rishi Kumar Swami. However, Rishi Kumar Swami had to leave South Africa due to certain circumstances, and that led Kshudi Prabhu to preach and create, the Krishna consciousness movement presence here in South Africa. So we really owe him a lot, and we'd like to hand over to him now to share some Sankirtan inspiration with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Pastaya Bhutali, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namani, Namaste Saraswati Devi, Gauravani Pacharni, Nirvisesha Shunyavati Pastrachada Satarni. I'll only speak for a short while because we're going to give awards. Plus, I had a a procedure done on Thursday, and I'm still a little tired from that and having some stomach issues, so I won't be able to speak for too long. But Prabhupada would always say that the most important service is the distribution of books. And so it takes, Krishna says this, one day I was looking in the Bhagavad Gita for a shortcut. And so, guess which chapter I found it in? It was in the 18th chapter, of course. And Krishna says, one who teaches this science to my devotees is the most dear, and never will there be one more dear. And for him, devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end, he comes back to Krishna. So this is the most wonderful service that we can do. And maybe we don't know all the teachings ourselves, but if we put a book in someone's hands, then they can learn from the teachings. So we'll just speak a few minutes, and then we'll do the awards. Is that all right? So it's a great endeavor to go out to distribute the books. Krishna says, Tesham shatatam yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam tadami yudi bogam tam ye namam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they come to me. So, being out on the distribution of books is a way to be constantly devoted to Krishna. Because we are totally fixed on connecting the living entities with Krishna. And there can be no better service, because each person is a part and parcel of Krishna, but they have forgotten their relationship. It's covered up. And so once they get a book, they can start to unravel that situation. That's how I came in contact. My friends worked at a bookstore. It was a store that had health foods and clothing and all kinds of accessories, and it had a spiritual bookstore. And so they would ask me to watch it for 5 minutes, which was always 30 or 40 minutes. And I found a book called Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. And in this book, it said that bhakti means that we just find some way to serve God. We don't ask anything from Him. We only ask for service to God. So I would go to my special meditation rock and I would pray for some way to develop love of God. And finally one day I opened my eyes and there was a devotee standing right there. And I said, "What are you doing here?" He says, "We were on the next beach over chanting, and I had this uncontrollable compulsion to come over." So we find if we're able to put these books in people's hands and they read them and put this knowledge in their hearts and in their minds, that then they will be able to come to Krishna. So these are like the Sankirtan warriors. Just like Arjuna fought, there's a picture of Arjuna here with Krishna. They're all in battle gear on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And in this age of Kali, the battlefield is to go out and distribute books. Prabhupada calls them time bombs, because when the people have them at home, they can go off at a later date and give people Krishna consciousness. So we think of it as the highest service. I remember in LA when the book distributors, they would always get the best prasadam, and they would give them the best opportunities because they were doing the highest service. And plus it's a little more difficult. It's easy to come and chant in the temple or to worship the deities, but to go out and to get people's attention, and then from their attention you have to get their interest, and then you have to create enough of a desire in them to pay for a book. This takes a real austerity. And we know that this is how Brahma, when he was first came on the lotus stem of Vishnu, he heard the words tapa, meaning austerity. And it also means to heat up in the fire. So when we're in the fire of devotional service, then we become heated up in this process. And so we like to honor these devotees now who have gone out to do this service, and they will all be going back to Godhead. So can we start with awards? Thank you. Sorry I was not able to speak too long, but it's more about the awards anyway. All right, I can start. we get to find out who did the most books and who all the different categories. They'll tell us here.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Shri Prabhu, for that lovely message. So, as Shri Prabhu mentioned, we will now be going over to the award part of the program. And this is where we will be announcing a few people's names to come up. So, the award ceremony will be followed as such, where the awardees will be able to line on the left side of Shri Prabhu, and you'll receive your certificates and a lovely appreciation token. Then after, you will be getting a little bit of blessings on the right side of Shri Prabhu. Okay.
So with us today we have His Grace Rasaraj Prabhu, who has the padukas, or the lotus shoes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And for those who participated in the book marathon will have the opportunity of Lord Chaitanya's padukas being placed on their head. So yeah, we can start. Thank you.
Okay, so our first awardee from the Brihat Mridanga team is actually Rukmini Sundari Devi Dasi.
Rukmini Sundari Devi Dasi.
Thank you.
For
And then
participating in Srila Prabhupada's 2022 book marathon.
Followed by Shukadev Goswami.
Sukadev Goswami.
Sumana Devi
Thank you for
Dasi.
your effort.
Sumana Devi Dasi. You can please come forward.
When
Kishori Radhe Devi Dasi.
when we're done, someone else will speak afterwards if there's still more time. Okay, good.
Joshua.
Kishori Radhi Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Prisha Singh.
Just in case, huh? This is Joshua. That's you? Joshua? Okay.
Prisha Singh. No. Okay. Savina Deeplal. And Ryan Mark Naidu.
This is Savina Deepal. Savina.
This is Savina's first book marathon. Hansuri Tina. Direshan. And now for our awardees from Nitai Pada Kamal group. That's Kunti Dasi. How's it going? Ranga Devi Dasi. Yashoda Rani Devi Dasi. Junaid. Our next awardee is from Krishna Prema Namahata Group, Sad Goswami Das. Radha Thakurani Devidasi. Alana Das Prabhu. Vidyapati Das. Madhu Visa Das. Radhika Priya Dasi. Prema Alap Dasi. Rogers Prabhu.
Radhika Priya.
Rajiv Prabhu. Anita Mataji.
By the way, when I was the only devotee here, I was the top book distributor in South Africa. But one month I turned in the most to the BBT. We would send money, and 1 month I was the top small center because I distributed so many. I was able to sell. I was able to collect enough money to pay for the $15,000 worth of books and leave $4,500 worth of books for Pushta Krishna Swami when he came, when the security police were throwing me out.
Haribol. Bhakta Nishay. Bhakting Sharisha. Bhakting Mishka. Bhakting Gopika.
Sarisa.
Pulva Mangal Das Prabhu.
Thank you. Gopika. Mishka.
Padyavali Devi Dasi.
This is you.
Tilakani Devi Dasi. Jai Radhika Devi Dasi and Shreya.
Very good stuff. Jai Radhika and Shreya.
Rahul.
The youngest one.
Premagali Dasi. Nashvin. Rasa Raja Dasa.
Okay.
The Shri Shri Radha Radhanath book table.
Okay, so for now we'll pause on our certificates and awards ceremony and we'll move on to our next part of the program. For those who may have not received a certificate, you're welcome to come see us after the program, and we do apologize for missing anyone's names. Kshudi Prabhu, thank you so much for being with us. You're welcome.
Do the number one with the leader.
So we have a few other things before we get to that. It's a drum roll.
Oh.
Yeah. But you're welcome to stay with us while we have because we want to play Srila Prabhupada's audio first before we have that.
Okay. Well, what time will that be? Should I go lay down and come back? What time will that be?
In the next 10 minutes or so.
10
It'll
minutes?
be yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come back in 10 minutes. You wait that part for me, right? 10
No
minutes?
problem. We'll wait.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'll leave
Thank
my
you.
water there.
All glories to His Grace Kshudi Prabhu. Haribol.
I'll be back.
We'll be back. Thank you very much. Okay, and Rasaraj Prabhu, thank you so much for allowing us the mercy of Lord Chaitanya's Padukas. We may call upon you a little later, but for now, we'll continue with our program. Thank you. So we'd like to, before we get into the awards, and I'm sure a lot of you here may not necessarily know what we're doing. So during December, we had a book marathon where we distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. And today is our day to celebrate and award these devotees who went out very enthusiastically, whether it was hot or rainy, to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. So we'd like to now take it back and get some inspiration from Srila Prabhupada, and we'd like to play a short audio clip as well as read a few quotes to inspire us in the service. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
There is no comparison, there is no literature throughout the universe. There is no comparison, there is no literature throughout the universe like Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no comparison, there is no competition. Every word is for the good of the human society. Every word, each and every word. Therefore we stress so much in the book distribution. Somewhere or other, if the book goes in one's hand, he will be. At least you will see, they have taken so much prize. Let me see what is there. If he reads one sloka, his life will be successful. If he reads one sloka, one word, this is such nice thing. Therefore you are stressing so much. Please distribute book, distribute book, distribute book.
Shri Radha Radhanath ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada. So we have two quotes that we would like to read out that really inspired us when we read it, and we hope it will inspire you as well. So the first one is, this, our book distribution, is the most important task in our society. Therefore, I'm giving so much stress and I'm working so hard on this because this is my life and soul according to the order of my Guru Maharaj. And by his grace, it is to some extent successful. And I took it seriously. I take it seriously still now. That is my life and soul. I never tried in India to construct big temples, or even in your country we didn't. I never tried, but I was selling personally books. That is the history. So on that note, we'd like to also play a message from His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami, who has received the results of our book marathon and would like to share his appreciation with us.
Hare Krishna, book distributors of Sri Sri Radha Radhanath Temple. I just got the results for the marathon, and it's really wonderful. Thank you so much for making an effort like you have. It's just that's Krishna consciousness, really. Krishna consciousness means to engage in service, to do something actively for the pleasure of Krishna, for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. That's the essence of what Krishna consciousness really means. And you all have made such an effort to distribute Prabhupada's books. It's just really wonderful. I would have loved to be with you. I really would have been extremely happy to be with you today and distribute, hopefully, some of the prizes or whatever diplomas there may be, which you just deserve so much. But unfortunately, my schedule didn't allow it. But I'm extremely happy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And know that Srila Prabhupada is really smiling on all of you. And keep up the good work. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thanks to Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami for giving us that wonderful message. And now we would like to actually open up to some wonderful realizations by the devotees. Yesterday in our first day appreciation program, there were a lot of devotees who really loved to share some of their experiences, and we know there's many more where that's coming from. So would we like to have at least 3 volunteers to come up to share their realizations in their Sankirtan book distribution this marathon? Shreya?
Well, I distributed a lot of books through my life, but one of the amazing experiences that I had, Ganga Mataji and I were distributing books on the beachfront just last year, and we were selling books, quite a few actually, and this guy came up. He was part of the Tamil Warriors group. My uncle is also part of that, so I told him about it. He gave us a very large donation and also a spot at one of their flea markets, as well as taking lots of books. When I was small, like 2, 3, 4, we used to go to Midrand shopping center, Nagias I think, and we used to distribute books there. So when people went up to the store, they'd say they'd come down and they'd come back and buy a book. And some people didn't come down and buy a book. They went straight to their car. So when I was there, I followed them to their car, and I followed them back just to make sure that they bought a book. Yeah, that's...
Thank you, Shreya. Thank you, Shreya, for sharing that experience. It's always good to know that you have been engaged in small as well. That's really encouraging and inspiring to everyone, actually. I believe we have Rukmini Sundari Devidasi I'm sure you have some wonderful realizations to share. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Charu Swami Ti Namine Snekta Cheta Supranita Vagminam Chalu Saprutam Prabhupada Gata Prana Nomi Bhakti Charu Padam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Prashatade Shatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhari Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to my most dearest Gurudev Bhakti Charuswami Guru Pita ki jai. All glories to the Vaishnavis ki jai. Well, there are many that we can talk about, but yesterday I have given some of my realization, but this is the one. Whenever I went out to do my books, I first went and prayed to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev, to please come with me, and I must do 4 or 5 Bhagavad Gitas. And it happened. It was just like going one by one of the Bhagavad Gitas. If it's not 5, it was 4. That one Saturday was 1, and I was very, very disappointed. And I went home and I was sad and I was saying, God, why this happened to me now? Then I realized, no, it's okay, I will carry on doing my best. And it happened, it just carried on and on. And well, when we just started, it was in the Kartik month we started our book distribution. And I was very stressed up and I was thinking, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I really need to push Srila Prabhupada's books and the Bhagavad Gita also. So I could not sleep. I must have fell off to sleep about 1:30, and it was time for me to get up and do my puja and my chanting and all those things. And then at about 6:30, I phoned some of our family friends in Joburg, and I asked them, if they were interested in the Bhagavad Gitas. And then she told me, well, it's very early in the morning. She could not give me an answer, but she said, well, later on I will. So around 8:30, she phoned me, and she said, can I have 30 Bhagavad Gitas, please? Then I said, okay, thank you. Then around just before 10, she phoned and she said me, well, I want another 10. Can you give me another 10? I said, yes, sure, I can give you another 10. I can give you more than 10. So she said, no, Mataji, please give me 40 Bhagavad Gitas, and all went to Joburg. And there were deaths in the family, and, well, they distributed the books to the people that were mourning, and also some were given at the workplace as gifts. So it was really lovely and wonderful, and the feeling is so lovely. It just like wants you to do more and more. And we really enjoy doing books. We are in one team with Suren, Suresh Prabhu. We all are in one group, and we really enjoy pushing Srila Prabhupada's books. Thank you, Hare Krishna. I hope and pray to Lord Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada, and my Bhakti Charuswami Gurudev which wanted us to keep on doing books. And I pray that we must have more devotees coming onto the road or streets or house to house, whatever. We must push Srila Prabhupada's books. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rukmini, for coming up here and braving speaking to everybody as well. I know it was actually quite a lovely experience. You always see her coming through, and she has so much of light in her soul to give to everyone. And it was always a pleasure to hear her comments as well after book distribution. As she mentioned, she would be coming up with her and her team, and she would just tell us how smooth like butter everything went. So I'd like to call Ganga Mata Goswamini to come up for a few of her realizations as well.
Hare Krishna. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Vacharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dishatarine Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namo Namaha Srila Prabhupada Ki Anantakoti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. This was the most fun and most adventurous book marathon I went on because we got so lost going to so many places, and we went to many, many places. We went to Pelito, Stanger, Verulam, Tongat, Richards Bay, Umkumas, Chatsworth, everywhere. We tried to go everywhere, and we got very lost along the way, but we always ended up going where we needed to go. And everywhere we went, we met people who criticized us, who blasphemed us, who ignored us, who had wanted nothing to do with us. And everywhere we went, we also met people who had such soft hearts, who were so pious, who were so wonderful, who were so ready to meet Srila Prabhupada through his books. And really, if we just allow ourselves, we can be so instrumental in just sharing Srila Prabhupada and what he has given us with everyone who is ready to receive those books. And there are so many people begged me for the books, even without knowing anything about Srila Prabhupada or the movement. Some people would come to us and ask, "What are you doing? What is this?" And they'd be so interested. And really, personally, what I can see is that being at Sri Sri Radharanath, or being in the Sangha of the devotees, really carries us forward in being instrumental. Like, I couldn't have done what we did if I weren't in the association of enthusiastic Sankirtan devotees, so I'm grateful for that. And all of us can be very much encouraged that we get to participate in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We're in the middle of Kali Yuga, and we get to participate in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes by going out and giving Srila Prabhupada's books. And so many people can meet Srila Prabhupada, and their whole lives can change just from that contact. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki! Transcendental Book Distribution ki!
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing that realization, Ganga. It was really sweet, and that's really true.
Some of them got several books, so it wasn't 3,395 people. But that's a great amount of mercy to go out, and it just proves that it's possible. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And now to the teams who cleared out our stock in a week. You put us under a lot of stress because all of our small books were gone. So we really want to express our gratitude to you all for being so enthusiastic in book distribution. Now, this is not the easiest task because These top 3 teams have been dedicating their entire December to book distribution, or, well, their entire lives. But during the marathon, it was a constant push. So we really want to, firstly, whoever wins, it is a great honor to be serving you in this way. So in 3rd place, we have Krishna Prema Namahata, who distributed 1,545 books. And the total book score was 655. So, Haribo, Alana Prabhu's. If you ever want to learn a few tricks on how to distribute door to door, Krishna Prema Namahata have a beautiful science that they've mastered. So you're welcome to approach them for some advice on that. In 2nd place, this is very hard because we've created such wonderful relationships amongst all these teams. So in 2nd place, with a total score of 1,563 books and score of 856, we have Nitai Padakamalam. Haribo. I know Ranga Mataji was the first one there at the book office as soon as we opened. So we really appreciate the enthusiasm that everyone shared during the marathon. Okay, and without further ado, we have our 1st place. And I must say, this team that we're about to announce really opened their hearts, I would say, to a lot of new book distributors. And it's really amazing to see how these individuals have grown in the service as well. And they are known to be the food lovers market regulars, but not in the shopping way. So we'd like to now call upon the Briyat Mridanga team, who distributed 1,298 books, but they had a total score of 1,049 book points. And that, Haribo, let's give them a round of applause. Haribo! So yes, we'd like Shukadev Prabhu to come up, and this book score of 1,049 is due to Rukmini Sundri Mataji pushing her Bhagavad Gitas at 1 o'clock at night. Shri Prabhu, would you like to say anything?
We're so honored that the people can go in teams, because Prabhupada said we would show our love for him by how willing we are to cooperate with each other. And that's the whole mood, is cooperation.
Thank you, Shri Prabhu.
We will now play an audio message from Vibhu Chaitanya Prabhu Das, who will be able to give us a little bit of his appreciations to the book marathon teams and individuals.
Dear devotees of the Sankirtan movement, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to our Savior, Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all of his devotees. Thank you so much for all your book distribution efforts over the December marathon, and not only over the December period, but throughout the year and throughout the years. We have been doing so well in trying to spread the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The service of book distribution in ISKCON is a real privilege, And Prabhupada used to say that this book distribution results are giving me life. So today here in Durban, you all have distributed over 15,000 books. That's giving an opportunity of 15,000 souls to get this mercy of Shri Shri Radha Radhanath and Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what a privilege that is. And that is only by your mercy, by endeavoring to go, by going out in the rain, in going out in the hot sun, trying to do something for Srila Prabhupada's pleasure, trying to give some life to Srila Prabhupada. By us rendering this insignificant service, we are really getting the favor of Srila Prabhupada and the previous acharyas. And this is what we need to progress in our own Krishna consciousness. We also need the mercy. So once again, thank you so much for distributing these books. Let's not make December only the book marathon. Let's make every month, every week, every day, every hour of the day a marathon. Let us try to do something every single day to try to get this mercy out there. And by getting this mercy out there, we are also getting some purification. We are also getting the same amount of mercy. So once again, thank you so much. But let's not stop here. Let us continue and push on and on and on. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I wish I was there with y'all, but know that I'm always there with y'all in spirit. And if there's anything I can do to serve or any of you, please let me know. I'm your humble servant. And by serving you, at least I can make some advancement. Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki, Nitai Gora Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We will now enter our appreciations, our special appreciations that we'd like to, on behalf of the book office team, give out to those who have assisted and partook throughout the book marathon this 2022. The Shri Shri Radha Radhanath Temple Management of Swarup Damodar Das and Ram Vijay Prabhu for the immense support. I know our book office team were very engaged with them with a lot of innovations and trying to get things set up, especially for book marathons. So we truly have a lot of gratitude and appreciation to them for their wonderful guidance and support throughout the program. We also have Vibhu Chaitanya Das for his guidance and inspiration, who's always been a key for the book marathon, especially here in Shri Shri Radha Radhanath. Paramatma Das Prabhu for running with the Take-A-Lot distribution along with Vibhu Chaitanya Das. Surya Das, who arranges and prioritizes Srila Prabhupada's books at the exclusive books branches we supply, including the ones at the airports. Ujjwala Rasa Dasi, Raghunath Bata Das, and Jay Sachinanda Das for assisting with admin and delivery related tasks. And I must give a special thanks to Ujjwala Das, Rasi Das, because she truly came in for our book office team, especially when we were unable to be around. And she managed to give service to many devotees who needed some assistance with their books during the marathon. Smita Krishna Das for running with the Geetathon, Rasastali Dasi for assisting with the marketing content of the book marathon and throughout also with the book office team. And our amazing Sankirtan book office team, Indu Prabha Devi Dasi, Bhaktin Kavita, Ramananda Priya, Bhakta Shailan, Priya Kishori Devi Dasi, Radha Raman as well. And I must say, Priya Kishori Devi Dasi and Radha Raman, Prabhu has really given a lot of their hours during, the most challenging of situations, trying to juggle between work and the book office management as well. So really a great gratitude and appreciation for them for always going out of their way to get things done. And also not... Also, not to forget all the wonderful cooks and devotees who assisted during the book marathon as well, who always serviced our Sankirtan devotees to fuel us up for preparation of the distribution, as well as when we came back from distribution. So thank you to all of them as well. Let me just hand you over to Priya Kishori Devi Dasi, who has a few words to say as well.
Lord Chaitanya is known to be the most merciful, Lord. And today we have a special opportunity for everyone here. Lord Chaitanya's padukas that got placed on everyone's, all the book distributors' heads. When you make your way out after the midday arti, we have arranged for Lord Chaitanya's padukas to be placed on your head as you exit. So please make make the most of this mercy that is being presented. But it does come with, I don't want to say conditions, because devotional service is unconditional. But for Srila Prabhupada, I think we can all make some endeavors to please him. So from the book office team, we really want to encourage each and everyone to assist in this book distribution in any way possible. If you're scared to approach people, you're welcome to call people on your contact list and ask them. The cheapest book that we have is 10 Rand, but that 10 Rand will buy someone a lifeline, because a lot of people are experiencing so much of distress and they don't know how to deal with this. But Srila Prabhupada's books allow us that opportunity to really transcend our material problems with the amazing spiritual solutions. So, like I said, book distribution is not only on the streets, it's not only in a mall, it can also be from the comfort of your home if you're too scared to go out. Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki Jai, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So yes, our urge is to please help Srila Prabhupada spread the Krishna consciousness movement through the book distribution. And you're welcome to see us outside the temple foyer for more information. We now like to hand over to our Kirtan team for our midday arti. Thank you everyone for being so patient with us, and please forgive us for any offenses. We do have some certificates as well, so you're welcome to see us in the temple foyer if your name wasn't called out. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Pradaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namah. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivesesha Sunyavadi Tatsatar Satarine Namaste Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Nityananda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Gauranga Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo! Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Gauranga, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Everyone, louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Jaya Radha Radhanath Radha Radhanath Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Vivo Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Hari Ram Sankirtan Ke Jai Vishnupad Brahmsa Parivrajacharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ke Jai Vishnupad Brahmsa Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ke Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ke Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadara Sri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ke Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ke Yamuna Mai Ke Ganga Mai Ke Vrindavan Dham Ke Mathura Dham Ke Maipur Dham Ke Jai Nilachal Jagannath Puri Dham Ke Dwarka Dham Ke Jai Tulsi Maharani Ke Jai Bhakti Devi Ke Jai The Lordship Sri Sri Radhanath Ke Giri Govardhan Ke Jai Gaura Hari Ke His Divine Grace Founder Acharya Sri Prabhupada Ke Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ke All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to you, Sri Prabhupada. Sri Prabhupada Ke. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Daine Hiranya Kashipur Vakshahai Sila Tankana Kalaye Hito Nisringo Parato Nisringo Yato Yato Yanitya Nisringo Vahye Nisringo Idaya Nisringo Narasringa Modim Sharanam Papadam Tavakara Kamala Varena Kamna Bhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Tano Pringa Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamala